Hi folks, and welcome to another Bandlab bit. Today we are talking about drum machine basics. So let's get started in our mix editor. First things first, you click on Add Track and then select the drum machine. And now you're kind of presented with all the basic things we're going to be working with. There's patterns, kit and pad selector, the pattern sequence itself, the pattern play button, the pattern selector, the add pattern, and then finally the effects and volume controls for the drum machine. So let's clear out our patterns. Both are selected, so hit the backspace button and make it disappear. Now let's take a look at the drum machine workspace. We have the pattern sequencer and the pattern selector. Click on this to choose patterns you want. There's the pattern play button, so you can listen to a pattern before you put it in a song. And while you have it playing, you can switch between patterns to take a listen to them to see how they sound, either coming one after the other or how you want to arrange them. Alright, next we're going to take a look at the volume controls on this. So volume control is tied directly to the volume control on the track line, so you can see it moving simultaneous with the other one. We then have pan, so you can pan right or left, either way you want. And then we have reverb, which is a built-in effect for it, so you can kind of hear as you add the reverb the difference in the sound for each drum beat. Next, if you want to do a pattern but you want to clear out the entire rhythm put in it, just right-click and select Clear Pattern. Next, if you want to demo sounds, just use your computer keyboard and press the equivalent key to whatever instrument's listed in the pattern window. Now, if you want to add a different instrument, click on the instrument name and look for bold instruments. Those are usable. Grayed out ones are not. Now let's write our own little drum pattern. We'll have kick on 1 and 3, just click to add it. Snares on 2 and 4, just click to add that. And then what you can do if you want to do 16th notes on the hi-hat, we're just going to click and drag and it'll fill in every single box. With our A pattern done, let's try doing a B pattern, but instead we're going to play the pattern while we're making adjustments to it. Hit play and then click wherever you want to take off notes in the beat pattern map. So I just made a couple minor alterations, and that's all I need for now. Now let's add our patterns into the mix editor. So you just got to click on the Add B or Add A, depending on what you want. Now you can move ahead your playhead and then add a new one as you go. Next, you can actually highlight both of them, do the good old Control-C copy or Command-C copy, and then paste it over to the next section so you can build out your drum line for your song. Now that we have our two drum beats, we can make alterations to it in the pattern window and that'll appear in the song for us. So first I'm going to go back and play the actual pattern rather than the song. Now I can make live adjustments as I'm listening to it. Now when I play the song, those adjustments have been made. Now the drum machine also includes what we call live mode. If you click on the pattern window and then press L, it'll engage live mode for recording. With live mode, you can use the computer keyboard to play the computer keyboard like a drum. It definitely takes some practice to get used to inputting the drum beats like this though. Now clicking on L again will turn off that live mode toggle. One drawback I have found in the drum machine is that if you change your time signature at the top to another thing, anything besides 4/4, it won't adjust the number of steps in the pattern sequencer. So the pattern sequencer is always in a 4/4 time with 16th notes as being your smallest subdivision. Now, if you like creating some sort of polyrhythm, this will work great for a 4/3. But besides that, it does make it a challenge if you're trying to work in any other meter besides 4/4 or 2/4. Now let's talk about changing the sounds. And this is pretty easy. You're going to go to the left-hand side right below the instrument header, and you're going to see there's kits, and you can choose between drum kits and pad kits. And all you got to do is go up to the one you want. You can demo it by pressing play. And when you find the sample that you want to use, just click on that and it'll load the whole drum kit for you. And we've come to the end of another Bandlab bit. I hope you find this useful, and I'll see you again real soon.